What's up, everybody, and welcome back. Continuation of Matchday 1 predictions there. So we're going to just jump right into it. You already know how this works, so let's get into it. So first up, we have Morocco versus Croatia. I'm going with a 2-1 victory for Croatia. I think that they are a better side, but currently Morocco are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5, where Croatia is on a 5-game winning streak. It might even be longer. Yes, they have not lost in 6 matches. These two teams have never played each other. Currently in the FIFA standings, Croatia is 12th, Morocco is 22nd. But I just believe that Croatia has more talent. They have Modric. He's older, but he's still wise, and they have a mix between older guys and younger guys. I think that they might do pretty well this year, but I will say 2-1 over Morocco. Next up, we have Germany versus Japan. I am going to go with Germany winning this game 2-1 over Japan. Currently, Germany are 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5, whereas Japan is 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5. These two teams have never played each other. Currently, Germany is ranked 11th in FIFA, whereas Japan is 24th in the FIFA rankings. I know that the FIFA rankings don't really matter in this, and they really don't matter overall anyway, in my opinion. Just giving a little bit of background there. But I think Germany has a better squad, but this Japan squad, I think they could get out of this group. I think that they could go to the round of 16 if things land right for them. I do think Germany will get the top of this group, but it's going to be a tight race between Germany, Spain, and Japan. But Germany 2-1 over Japan. Next up, we have Spain versus Costa Rica. I'm going to have to go with Spain winning this matchup 2-0. I know that I believe that Spain are going to struggle to score, but they are going up against Costa Rica. Really, they only have Navas as their goalkeeper, so I don't think that. I hope they surprise us just because it is a CONCACAF team. I just don't think it's going to happen. But Spain currently are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5, whereas Costa Rica is 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 also. These two teams have squared off against each other 3 times. Spain has won twice, and Costa Rica and Spain have drawn. But the last time these two teams played was back in 2017, and Spain spanked Costa Rica 5-0. Doesn't really matter, though, just because it was 2017, and the game before that was in 2015, and Spain won that 2-1. So I will have to say Spain is the better team here. I think I'm going to have to go with them 2-0 over Costa Rica. Next up, we have Belgium versus Canada. I'm going to have to go with Belgium 2-1 over Canada. I think that Belgium just have a lot more star power than what Canada does. I think Canada can compete with them. I think it's one of those things, Belgium get a goal late to win this game 2-1. But currently Belgium are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5. Canada are 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5. Currently, Davies is still hurt for Canada. I don't know if he's going to play in the first match here. And the same thing with Lukaku. They're saying that there is an injury there, but I don't know how bad that is. And also, these two teams have never played against each other, so it's going to be a good matchup. I think Canada can hang with them for a little bit, but I think Belgium tops them 2-1. Next up, we have Switzerland versus Cameroon. I do think that Switzerland is a good team, but Cameroon, I think they do too. So I think I'm going to have to go with a 1-1 draw here in this matchup. Currently, Switzerland are 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5, whereas Cameroon are 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5. These two teams have never played against each other, so it is going to be a good matchup. Also, just a thing there, Cameroon have not scored in their last 2 away matches. Even though this is everyone's away, I thought that maybe I should point that out. Also, in the FIFA standings, though, Switzerland are 15th, whereas Cameroon are 43rd. So I don't really believe these. I can't. I know that there's like a huge formula behind it, but I will say that Switzerland and Cameroon draw in this matchup 1-1. So next up, we have Uruguay versus South Korea. I think that Uruguay, my dark horse pick for this World Cup, wins this matchup 3-2. I think it's going to be a good matchup and a kind of a high-scoring one. Uruguay currently are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5, whereas South Korea are 3 wins and 2 draws in their last 5. These two teams have played against each other twice, and they are splitting wins. The last time that they played, though, was back in 2018, and South Korea won that matchup, and then in the 2014 matchup, Uruguay won that game 1-0. Uruguay are 14th in the FIFA standing, whereas South Korea is 28th. I think that Uruguay are the better team. I know that they have Son on South Korea. I think that he is going to play in this matchup. I just think that Uruguay are going to be that dark horse. I think they're coming, and we haven't heard very much about them or like any kind of hype. So I think they're going to come to prove a point, and they win this matchup 3-2 over South Korea. So moving on, we have Portugal versus Ghana. I think Portugal is going to win this matchup 2-1 over Ghana, even though in spite of all of this drama going around Ronaldo, where some teammates aren't really talking to him, I'm still going to stick with this pick 2-1 over Ghana. Currently, Portugal are 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5, whereas Ghana are 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5. These two teams have played each other one time, and that was back in 2014, and Portugal won that game 2-1. Yes, I am going to go with the same scoreline as it was in 2014. Portugal 2-1 over Ghana. And that moves us into our final game of Matchday 1, Brazil versus Serbia. I think that Brazil win this matchup 2-0. I just think that Brazil are a much better team than Serbia. I could be wrong. I know how good Brazil can be. I think we all do, and we all know how good Serbia could be too, but I think that Brazil has more firepower, and I think that they will win this matchup 2-0 over Serbia. But currently Brazil have won the last 5 matches that they've played in, where Serbia are 4 wins and a draw in their last 5. Really, Brazil haven't lost a match in their last 15 matches, so that's also a crazy stat to throw in there. These two teams have played each other twice, and both times Brazil have won those matchups. Once in 2018, a 2-0 win for Brazil, and then in 2014, it was a 1-0 win for Brazil. So I am going to go with that 2-0 scoreline, Brazil over Serbia. So that is it for this video. Stay tuned for Matchday 2 with all those picks. If you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like the content. Be happy for others. We'll see you next time.